know, people kind of can get that glazed over look when they see all those sepia pictures. We have history that happened that is in color. So let's be creative and put out some of those fun pictures that are in color and tell those stories of things from 50 years ago, 25 years ago, last year. I think that COVID was one of the ways for me to tell people that we are making history every day. Normally we always think that history is so long ago. Well, we know how we made history these last 2 years, and that is part of our community story too. There's lots of other, again, simple opportunities to work together, and that collaboration and the back to the communication. So when I was the director of the Sycamore History Museum, I would at least once a year, and I see Steve here, and I gotta go back and make sure I got my calendar again, but I would do a presentation to the city council once a year and let them know all the great things that we were doing here. Everybody's busy. They were supportive of what we were doing, but they had no idea how many visitors we had, how many volunteer hours were dedicated to our organization, how many school groups came out here. All of those different things to share the museum's successes, but to give them that opportunity to talk about what are their plans for the future. We just had a brown bag lunch up in Genoa at the Kishwaukee Valley Heritage Society, and it was the first of 3 programs that we're going to be doing this year. It's called Museum Spotlight. We focused on the northern part of the county. Later we're going to do the central part of the county, and then the southern part of the county. They talked about some of the exhibits and programs that they have. They talked about their space, and then they talked about their plans for the future. And it was really exciting to hear. You know, these are not stagnant groups. They have a vision. They have, you know, these are dedicated, hardworking people. Well, maybe by hearing those plans, there is a way that you could help them out and achieve those. Maybe you know someone that, knows someone that can help them with something. You know, it's that communication and that awareness that is, especially over the last 2 years, there's been that disconnect. So this is a great opportunity to say, hey, let's hear more about what you're doing. What are those volunteer opportunities? What's your big event for